like to know what's special about the last season of Colin Baker, season 23? Well, it is that it's the longest story so far, or probably ever gonna be, in Doctor Who. We have the story called The Trial of a Time Lord. So that's why I chose the caption instead, because basically it's a 14-parter which ran from the 6th of September 1986 up until the 6th of December 1986. And, well, as I said, it was the last season to feature Colin Baker as the Doctor, although the regeneration didn't happen until the season after this. So, basically, I talked about it yesterday, that there was a hiatus and it took quite some time until the episodes of season 23 was broadcast. And actually there was a lot of stories that were shelved that never happened. For example, the Ice Warriors were going to return in this season, and also the Celestial Toymaker was possibly going to make an appearance. But instead we got The Trial of a Time Lord, and it's all featured in this box set called The Trial of a Time Lord, which contains season 23. And it's divided into 4 DVDs, which has, the first has part 1 to 4, the next one has part 5 to 8, then we have 9 to 12, and we have 13 to 14. So this entire one is, let's just see, so the stories are called A, B, C and D, and the overall number is story number 143. So this is story number 143, A, B, C and D. And let's go through it then. So we start off with the first in The Trial of the Time Lord, which is the mysterious planet, which is said up there, in which the Doctor and Perry lands on the planet Ravalox, which is mysterious because this planet seems to be just like Earth, only it's in the really wrong place from where Earth is supposed to be. Yeah. So that's part 1 to 4. By the way, I forgot to mention something. The Doctor is put on trial for meddling with time and is prosecuted by Valeyard. Yeah, so that's first off, story number 143A. A 4-parter. Next up we have the 4-parter Mind Warp, in which we meet Syl again. Now Syl we met previously in Vengeance on Varos, and they end up on this planet where he is now, and there are on the planet Thoros Beta, and on this planet Thoros Beta Syl has a friend, I think it's called Cal or Val or something. I don't remember what his name is right now. Sorry about that. Well, so the thing is, this friend of him who looks sort of the same, you can see him to the right there, he is reaching a point where his brain won't fit in himself, and the experiments are to put his brain into basically another body. And this one sees the departure of Nicola Bryant as Papillion Brown. So, story number 143B. Story number 143C is called Terror of the Vervoids, in which we have a new companion for the Doctor, and it's Mel. And the thing is that at the end of the last story, Mind Warp, we have the Doctor being transported to the trial. So basically the end of this one shows the first scene from the first episode in this 14-parter. And so this story, which is shown by the help of the Time Matrix, shows a story that hasn't happened really to the Doctor yet. So that's why Mel is she's basically just there. And what basically happens is that it's the year 2986, and they receive a distress call to the TARDIS, so the TARDIS lands on this Starliner Hyperion 3, but it turns out that no one actually sent them the distress call. So, yeah. Well, someone sent them the distress call, but no one knows who it is. Lastly, we have story number 143D, which is a two-parter, and it's called The Ultimate Foe, which has the return of the Master, and also it's the last stories to feature Colin Baker as the Doctor, and well, the last to feature the Valiant. And this one takes place in the Time Matrix, and the Time Matrix basically is like the Matrix in the movies, the Matrix that comes later. So everything you see isn't actually what it seems, so it's sort of like a fantasy universe where anything can happen and nothing is maybe for real. And well, so basically this one is a chase through the Time Matrix to capture the Valiant, basically. So that's the 14-parter, which is story number 143 A, B, C and D, and called Trial of the Time Lord, and the last to feature Colin Baker. So we have The Mysterious Planet, part 1 to 4. We have Mind Warp, part 5 to 8. We have Terror of the Vervoids, part 9 to 12. And lastly we have The Ultimate Foe, part 13 to 14. So that's season 23, and next time I'm gonna go through season 24. Unfortunately, I'm missing a box set called Ace Adventures, which was supposed to arrive in mail last week. So if it arrives until tomorrow, there will be a video tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm gonna solve it somehow. I don't know yet. Yeah, so see you later. Adios.